if you look at the fights that we've been having over the last few weeks, whether it's the Contender Series or the, the fights, there's 4-1 dogs that are winning. That shit just doesn't happen in this sport. There's no layups. There's no, this guy's going to go 50-0. And that's not a knock at Mayweather, but you know what I mean? I'm just saying it doesn't work in this sport. It doesn't work. Anything is possible. Nice. So no disrespect whatsoever to his opponent.
Khamzat, how about you? I mean, do you at all wish maybe this news hadn't got out that you have 2 fights lined up? Because it seems like it's put a big target on your back.
Now I'm here. I'm gonna smash these guys. I'm ready for everything. Like Dana said, not this. In the boxing, brother, like they go 5-6 fights. Why you think about that? This is disrespect. Yeah. One day they do 6 fights, but I can do 10 fights one day.
On Fight Island, you were kind of like the big star, the hero. Now I've seen you have haters. People say you're cocky. You lined up 2 fights. You don't deserve this hype. What do you think when you hear that? Do you welcome the haters, or do you wish they would give you more respect?
It doesn't matter for me. It's more money when people look at me.
And the other big one, of course, is the comparisons to Khabib. Those are coming out all the time. Do you respect that? I mean, obviously, Khabib's a champion and a superstar. Do you like that, or do you wish people would stop with the comparisons to Khabib and let you do your own thing?
I'm Khabib, not Khabib. Sorry, I'm not Khabib. I'm Khamzat. My history is my history. His history, his history. I'm gonna do my history.
Nice. Gerald, I wanted to ask you because you've been asked nonstop about this. I mean, it's all anybody wants to ask. So, and you said, hey, I get it. I understand why they're doing it totally. But having to talk about it over and over and over, is this starting to get annoying and maybe like a little bit personal for you?
No, not at all, especially when you just asked it right now again. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I've been saying, I take it as somewhat disrespectful, yeah, because I feel like Khamzat's looking past me a little bit. But again, I don't blame him. I don't blame Dana. If I was those 2 guys, they'd be doing the exact same thing. So they're doing what they're supposed to do. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm coming in. I'm the crafty vet. I'm a tough guy, and I'm going to show them that this time you bit off more than you can chew.
Nice. What do you make of this?
And you know what's true, too, John, on this thing. When you look at this, I'm actually looking at the paper that's up here. And Gerald has a 94% finish rate. He has a 100% finish rate. The reason we made this fight is because it's a good fight. This is a real fight. And if this kid does get by his next 2 opponents, you know what I mean? Gerald isn't a layup, a stepping stone, let's just overlook this guy to get to Damian Maia. There's none of that. This is a real fight with a real guy. Yeah. So, I get how people would think that, but it's not true. It's total bullshit. Total media bullshit.
Look, I'm expecting him to be tough. I'm expecting him to try and oppose his will and be very mentally strong. But in any of his fights that I've seen, he hasn't met real resistance. And I think that's going to be a big test. I don't care how many amateur fights you have.
How many times you lose your fights? You are like in the shadow, like what is friend to Conor? What is his name? Artem Lobo. You are same shadow. How many times you lose your fights?
Well, I've lost quite a few fights. 31-13.
You think you're black belt?
Yeah.
But
yeah, when you fight tough guys,
Jack Hermanson, he did not have a black belt. Why he choke you out?
Sometimes you lose when you fight tough guys, man.
Who give you
You'll find out
belt? I have blue belt. I'm gonna choke you out.
You can go ahead and try there, buddy.
You have to give me your black belt to me.
All right. If you choke me out, I'll find a black belt, give it to you. How about that?
If I choke you out, you are finished with this sport.
Okay, if I double leg you, do I get like a wrestling trophy or something?
If you double leg me, try.
Okay, I will.
Hey man, if somebody like white belt they choke you out, how are you gonna be a black belt? It's possible? For me, it's not possible because I did hard work for get the blue belt 3 years. Yeah. How he get that? I imagine, I think like how many years I have to take up this black belt. Hey man, doesn't matter. I said yesterday, if my coach said to me, go with Brock Lesnar, I'm gonna go with him. Doesn't matter which way. Outside, have to happen something. You're gonna say, I come away in you. No, brother, you're gonna go with this guy.
Cool. We're all wearing masks. And he said something about I like talking. I just said, yeah. I wasn't really paying attention when he walked away. He said, apparently one of my buddies heard him say something about he was going to smash my face. But again, trying to talk trash to somebody while you're wearing masks and walking in a different direction.
Because I say that, I'm going to smash your face. How are you gonna stop
I'm
that?
sure you think
How are you gonna stop that, yo?
I'm probably going to beat you up, is what's going to happen.
You
And
look at my
another thing-
fight. You look at my last fight. No punches. Like how many punches he did to his face?
Dude, I can
Your
understand.
head little bit bigger, but
I can't understand
more
what you're
easy for
saying.
me.
Speak clearly or something. All right. First of all, the whole black belt stuff. A black belt doesn't really matter. It matters what you do. And I'm
But
talking
you
for
talk
most
about the
submission-
pure BJJ, like you like special BJJ guy.
Yeah, because I'm
Don't
tired
talk
for the
about
most
that. Like, if
submissions. in
somebody
the
choke
middleweight
her out,
division.
like you have to go train harder. Not talk about like I'm jiu-jitsu, I'm better than him. What the fuck is that, man?
I had tied for the most submissions in the middleweight division. That's what that is. So yeah, I think I deserve a black belt.
We will see who you are.
Question for Gerald. Your opponent, Khamzat, he's never had to fight in round 3 in both the amateur and pro ranks. Is part of the game plan trying to test him into the later rounds in the deep waters and see how far his gas tank can take him?
Hopefully I can finish him before that.
With the double leg and then ground and pound?
Hey, man, I have outside 1 hour, 2 hour fights. It doesn't matter, brother. It's three rounds is nothing for me.
And when you got booked with him, what was the first thoughts? Did you know much about G3 going into the fight when you got booked his name, told his name from the boss?
What was the question?
Did you know him going into this fight? Did you know who he was before you were fighting him?
No, I don't know him. I look at the last fight only because they get the knockdown and this guy's finish him. He lost his last fight. I want to beat somebody better than him, but now I'm gonna smash him. Then we take next. I look at all fights in Las Vegas. Like because Muhammad Ali was fighting, it's more Mike Tyson was fighting. I wanna fight this every day here. All division I'm gonna finish here in Las Vegas.